What is going on, guys? I am SceptileMC George, and today I'll be bringing up Pokemon Showdown Live in the UU tier, and I'll just quickly get into the team. Just a little fun, a little gimmicky team. Not really gimmicky, but it's just a fun little hyper-offensive team I made. So we're starting off with a Nasty Plot Semi-Pro with Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and Grass Knot. Pretty good coverage, pretty good power with the Life Orb, and overall just it's a fast mon, and it outspeeds the majority of the tier. It outspeeds all the base 100s like the Shaman, the Zapdos, and the Salamence. Also doesn't take that much from the priority Ice Shard from Mamoswine, so all in all, it's a pretty good Pokemon. Next up, we have Feraligatr, which is an SD Feraligatr with Waterfall, Crunch, Aqua Jet, the Life Orb, Adamant Nature. Pretty standard set. Next up, we have a Rain Dancing Mega Swampert with the Waterfall, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. All in all, another pretty standard set, but this team, you guys are seeing the gist of the team. It's three water types, and they all just destroy lives. It's great. Next up, we have a Swords Dancing Cobalion with the Stone Edge, the Iron Head, and the Close Combat with the Jolly Nature, with the leftovers because we want to be able to recover health periodically. After that, we have the Mamoswine with the Focus Sash, with the Ice Shard, the Stealth Rocks, the Endeavor, and the Earthquake. We go for rocks, we Endeavor, then we Ice Shard after we Endeavor, then we Earthquake things. It's fun, it's good stuff. Next up, we have a Choice Scarf Chandelure with the Flash Fire, mainly to take on the Entei, so we don't have to switch into our offensive water types to take it on. But that's going to be it. We're just going to find a battle really quick. So I'm going to take a drink. Gotta love taking drinks. I'm going to pause the video until we find a battle. Or not. So Darmanitan is the fire type we're going to have to be dealing with. All in all, it's a very bulky team, but that is where our power comes in. We're going to lead off with Mamoswine. He leads off with Darm, right? Ampharos is his lead. That is fine with me. I'm going to get my Stealth Rocks turn 1. Goes into Fortress. That is, again, not a problem. I don't want to reveal my, what's it called yet? My Endeavor yet, so I'm just going to continuously Earthquake. If you get a crit that time, that's fine with me. He goes for Spikes. If he's just going to layer down the hazards, as I'm just going to continuously Earthquake him. As now he decides to Rapid Spin, as I think we can take him out after one more to 27%. He'll be at like 28%. We did 30% last time, so now I'm going to go for my rocks. He goes into a Alomomola this time, which is fine. I can actually save my Mamoswine now. So what I'm going to do is switch out. I don't have a switch in for Scald, really. Probably should have thought of that about that on the team before I did this whole team thing. But anyway, I think I'm just going to go for Earthquake. Reason being is I can take that Scald. He goes for Knockoff, knocks off my Focus Sash. That is perfectly fine with me. As I'm going to actually... Earthquake him again. As now he goes for Scald. Shouldn't take us out. Hopefully he burns us. He does. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. As now I'm going to Earthquake him again as he goes for the Wish. Now this is going to bring him down pretty low, so we're going to Endeavor him right here. We're going to bring him down to approximately... Oh, that is... Oh my god, you fool! I hate you! Oh, that would have killed him. That would have killed him. I'm mad at myself right now. I'm pretty mad at myself right now. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, I'm going to go into Feraligatr and set up a Swords Dance. He can try to Volt Switch out. I don't know if he'll have the Volt Switch. He doesn't have the Volt Switch as he goes into Ampharos, the Goat Milk right here. And setting up was probably not my best play. Not my best play at all. Considering this thing Megas and resists my hit. But he's going to go for a T-Bolt here because I'm too big of a threat. I'm going to free switch into Swampert. Mega Evolve, and I'm just going to click Earthquake. Don't want to set up the Rain. No reason to set up the Rain yet as it goes into Blissey. And that does 59% to Blissey. Holy shit. We're going to Earthquake again. As that is his only way of dealing with my Simipour. So we actually sweep him with the Simipour now, which is great. I'm going to Earthquake him here. Oh my god, he protects now? Why? I guess a crit could have killed him. But like, really, bro? Really? I'm going to go into this. And he goes for a Wish, which is standard. I'm going to click Fire Blast, expecting him to want to go out into Blissey. Goes out into Ampharos. You don't care about getting your Blissey up to full, do you? do you, good sir. Ampharos probably gonna Dragon Pulse me. Now I'm gonna go into Kabbalah predicting the Dragon Pulse. That is what he does. That does so much damage. Oh my god. As T-Bolt's probably gonna come out now. How much is Alomomola out? 80%? About, yeah. I need to find a time to set up. Do I want to click close combat? Yeah, let's just click close combat. Get a huge chunk of damage off on this goat milk right here. Probably gonna Dragon Pulse again. That's what he does. Gets a crit. So us going for that probably didn't even matter. I'm gonna go into Swampert right here. And well, I'm gonna have to pull some shenanigans right now. I'm gonna make a double switch into Simipour. Gonna make that double switch into Simipour right now as he goes into Alomomola, which is fine with me. And I'm going to set up a nasty plot. I either need to wear the Alomomola down, or I need to... His core is just really able to wall mine my offensive core. He goes for knockoff, which is perfectly fine with me. That is fine with me if, on all accounts. I'm going for Grass Knot right here. It's going to be doing a lot of damage to this thing. As he goes into Sableye. It's as if he knows exactly what my sets are. But now I got the Hydro Pump, and he burns me, which is annoying. But Hydro Pump's going to take out the Sableye, which is good. We take that thing out, but he knows what he needs to keep to win, so I don't think we're going to be winning this game, guys. I don't think this game is possible to win. He's just going to go into Darmanitan. This is a situation where I really wish... Oh my god, he went into Ampharos. We have a chance. He's an idiot. We have a chance. Survival. So we take that thing out as... Or he's just trying to stall me out because the Darmanitan isn't Choice Scarf. The Darmanitan is not Choice Scarf. We're going to go for a nasty plot here, predicting the Protect. And we do that wonderfully. Absolutely wonderfully. And now I'm just going to go for a Hydro Pump, predicting him to switch. That is exactly what happens. You are too obvious, my friend. You are too obvious. And Simipour, putting in the work. Putting in the work like the savage it is. I'm assuming Alomomola is going to come out right here. So I'm going to go out into Chandelure. And I guess go for a Trick. Wow, this is coming down to it now. This is coming down to it. He goes into Alomomola, which is good for me. And I can go for Shadow Ball. He's just going to Protect. What do I want to do? I'm just going to Trick. Yeah, I'm just going to Trick. It is my best play. Going to Trick. Trick again. If he wants to go into Darmanitan, which he does. This thing's not Choice Scarfed. I know it's not Choice Scarfed. So what does he give me? Do I get the Life Orb? I get the Choice Band. Interesting. What is he going to lock himself into, though? That is the question. He goes for Earthquake. That is perfect for me. That is actually really perfect for me. I'm going to be at pretty low health after this Earthquake, though. But I think I can take it just because he is now Choice Scarf, not Choice Banded. Going to actually turn on the timer and see what he wants to do. I think he might want to keep this thing. Oh, my God. We are at a low amount of health. Do I Jet? Yeah, I Jet. And we take out the Darmanitan. Oh my god, it's coming down to it. So Simipour opened up the possibility of the sweep. As now I can Crunch, or I can predict him to go for a Wish. I kind of need the... I'm not going to get the defense drop because we are the Sheer Force set. If I SD up and he goes for Scald, he wins. If I go for Crunch, I have to go for Crunch. 47% goes for Scald. Oh my god, it's coming down to it. It is really coming down to it now. Have I gone for Earthquake against this thing? Yeah, he's just going to go for a Protect right here. I know he is. I'm going to go for a Rain Dance. And can I get the flinch? Can I get the flinch? Can I get the flinch? He switches out into Blissey, and that's going to be GG. So that was a fantastic game, bro. Did not expect it to be that close. I thought I had lost after you started playing around me a bit. But I'm going to have to go for flinches right here as he decides just to go for a Wish. That is his best play. Or a Protect, sorry. But I just need to continuously flinch him. He goes for a wish, and yeah, there is zero chance of me winning this game. Zero chance at all. Nothing I can do. Go for Earthquake. Maybe 2 crits will do it. Not even 2 crits. Yeah, you're just gonna... He's not taking any chances. Loamola actually really walls this team, but... What can you do? As he still has not gotten the burn, so I can attest to that. Now, he just has to click Scald and he wins, so I'm just gonna go for a Waterfall. Why are you protecting? Why? Why? There was no reason of that. Why? You legit click Scald and you win. I don't see the reason to protect. Or go for Wish. You're just being a dick. You're just being an asshole. Gotta watch out for those crits. You kill me in 1 hit. Chode. I just don't like people like that. GG. You don't get a GG after doing that. That was just mean and completely unnecessary, in my opinion. But anyway, so that was a pretty good game actually. He was ranked pretty high on the ladder. He was in the 1600s, so I've actually played him before, but not with a team with 3 water types that just bash things in, which is actually, I really like this team. It's fun, it's nice to use. It's a good change of pace, because I'm more of a balanced player, and I know I'm more of a balanced player. I like my 3 attackers and 3 walls, or 4 attackers, 2 walls. That's how I usually like to play. However, this team kind of deviates from that, and that's a good idea for me, I feel like. Wow. Let's see what we're doing here. Just gonna go with Mamoswine. And yeah. I have to pause the video real quick. Alright guys, I'm sorry for the abrupt stop like that. My RA had to do a health and safety in my room, so she just had to come and quickly walk around and see that everything was good. We weren't doing cocaine or drugs in here, which we were not, so she didn't find the stash, guys. But anyway, I'm just gonna click rocks. This is gonna set up spikes, so now I'm just gonna click Earthquake. And your name looks familiar. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, sir. Yes, I do, in fact. Yeah. Endeavor. I'm just gonna Endeavor here. It's our best play. It'll bring him down pretty low. He seems to be specially defensive. Actually, no, that could be physically defensive. That's not a lot of damage at all. I completely forget the calcs, but that's gonna bring him down even lower. As he's gonna take us out with another Gyro Ball, which is good. Because I can do a couple different things here. What do I want to do, though? Mega Swampert should be able to take him out from the range he's at. So I'm going to go into Mega Swampert. I can get off my Mega Evolution. Take minimal damage on spikes and just go for an Earthquake. Which, judging by Mamoswine's Earthquake, should be able to take him out. Especially because after I Mega Evolve, I have a much higher attack than Mamoswine. Fucking cannon arms over here. What is it? Arm cannons? No, that's not arm cannons. That's Mega Blasters. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's take another drink. And Earthquake does take him out. So our rocks are there to stay. Of course, the layer of spikes is there to stay, but we don't have a defogger anyway. So 1 layer of spikes against a fortress is probably the best case scenario we're ever going to get with a team like this. But his main switch is probably going to be the Alakazam, because it most definitely has the Energy Ball. Because that's the only way he deals with Mega Swampert, if it's a bulkier spread. So he has to have the Energy Ball on the Alakazam, or this thing absolutely wrecks his team. And Hydreigon is not a way of dealing with Mega Swampert, because the thing of Draco, you have to go for Dracos, and I can switch out, I can switch back in, and then I'm fresh Mega Swampert again. But it seems like he's taking a lot of time here. I don't know if he has the Energy Ball. I don't know if he actually has the Energy Ball. So what is he going to do? If he goes into Alakazam, I have to switch out. I'll probably end up going just into Chandelure. Goes into Alakazam. Chandelure. Is that my play here, or is Cobalion my play? Chandelure's my play. We can take an Energy Ball. Goes for Psychic. That's fine with me. And I'm just going to go for a Fire Blast here, predicting him to want to switch out into the Hydreigon so I can get as much damage on it as possible. Do a nice little 36% to it. That's good. As now a Draco or Dark Pulse is going to be dropped on my face, and Cobalion is my switch in for that. He's probably Choice Scarf. maybe judging by his team, he actually misses the Draco, which is fantastic for me. In fact, what can we do? Can I just click SD then? I can. I'm just going to click SD. SD is my play right here. Just because if he goes for Draco, he'll be at -2. And after my leftovers, I can definitely survive a second Draco Meteor after -2. If he wants to switch out here, it's not going to be into Alakazam because he does want to have the Focus Sash broken, and I know that for a fact. So he might go into Toxicroak, expecting me to go for the close combat, and I'm just going to set up that Swords Dance. And now my Iron Head is going to absolutely obliterate something in the face a few times over. Boom! Toxicroak goes down, and we have a max HP +2 Cobalion standing this man in the face now. Goes into Zam, and if he goes for Focus Blast, he can take us out. And I know that. Could go into Chandelure. He's probably just going to click Psychic, though. Oh, this is tricky now. No, it's not tricky. I'm going for Iron Head. Yep. It was the best play for me to go for Iron Head there. Bring him down to the Sash, which is good. And now, can I let this thing go down? I think I can honestly let it go down. I don't have any concern with losing my Cobalion. Because I can go into Gator or Chandelure and just click Fire Blast. Yes, I can just click Fire Blast here. Or the Shadow Ball. Actually, we're just going to go for Shadow Ball. That is our safer play, to be honest. Don't want to miss a Fire Blast and then be staring at an Alakazam with only 3 Pokemon left. Nor do I want him to go into Slurpuff and me miss the Fire Blast and him go for Belly Drum. And overall, Chandelure can actually destroy everything with Shadow Ball, so I'm not really too concerned. If he wants to go for Belly Drum, he'll be taking a Shadow Ball. And yeah, so, especially because this thing is now at only 52% health. So he actually decides to switch out to it. Gonna bring him down to 12%. And do we need our Chandelure anymore? He's gonna die on switching anyway, so I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball again. If he's Choice Scarf, he'll outspeed us. If he's not, we're going to outspeed him. Anyways, we're going to know the set he is now, so let's see what he does. Goes for Dark Pulse, fine. Wow, do we win? GG with Pert? Or GG with Feraligatr? 203, 257. We got a lot more bulk on Pert than we do on Gator. Yeah, I'm just going to go into Pert. And I think this is going to be the game after setting up this Rain Dance. We're going to take that hit very nicely, and we get off that Rain Dance. And we're just going to click Waterfall. So our 3 waters... He still outspeeds us? Oh, that's a joke, right? What? He outsped us still? I should run Jolly. I should run Jolly instead. That's annoying. Waterfall. Ice Shard does take us out. Life Orb, though. And I can go into Simipour right here. I believe a Grass Knot from that range can take him out, so I'm going to go for it. Don't want to go for Hydro Pump and miss and then just lose my Simipour. I don't think that crit mattered at all. I really don't think that crit mattered. As he's just going to now go into Alakazam. He can go for any move. I'm just going to click Ice Beam. I think a Psychic is going to take us out, just because Simipour's bulk isn't that great. Yep. However, I now go into Gator, and I click the all-powerful Aqua Jet here. And then on the next turn, I can go for a Waterfall and an Aqua Jet combination on the Slurpuff. So I think that's going to be the game right there. That was actually a pretty close game. But I think we had it with our offense pretty much the whole time. We just had to wait for a time to set up the Rain Dance or set up an SD. Of course, the Draco Miss was important against my Cobalion. It allowed me to get up a free Swords Dance and just terrorize his team. But I think the end result would have been the same. I ended up sacking off the Cobalion anyway. And I would have taken out the Toxicroak even after the Draco, so, because I would have SD'd in his face again anyway. So, anyway, going to Slurpuff, it's your only Pokemon you can go into, buddy. And we're just going to click this Waterfall, and we're going to take him out. He actually outspeeds us if he's running Jolly, but we do have the Aqua Jet in the end, so In the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. You have one move to make. You either belly drum or you play rough. Belly drums in our face. He outspeeds us because we're adamant, and that's going to clean take him out. So that's GG right there, dude. GG. Close game, bro. Getting our ladder back up there, kind of. Not really. I was in 1600s before, now I'm in 1500s because I was playing around with some kind of joke teams and lost a few games in a row. But that's what Pokemon is. Also, hacks plays a part in some of the losses, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, we are facing a dangerous team. This team is very familiar. Why do I remember this team? I played this team before. I think with my Hail team I played it before. I think I actually got it on live. On a recording. Yeah, I think it was exactly this team, actually. But, anyway. Looking at it. Simipour can sweep. Feraligatr has some fun as well. But we want up our rocks. Mamoswine lead. On the crest. And I could go for Stealth Rocks. Or I can just hard switch. Hard switch, I mean just go for Earthquake. Predicting him to want to go into Espeon here. I'm going to do that. Goes for a Reflect. Oh, I remember this. Yep. This is fucked right here. This is fucked right here, this team. I don't like this team at all. I remember exactly what this team does now. He's going to go into Machamp, and now I can't do anything against him. Oh, my God. As... going to go into Cobalion on the knockoff, get +1, and then probably try to bash his face in a little bit. Knockoff. Justified. Knocks off my leftovers, and... oh. Chandelure. Okay. Do we want to click Fire Blast now? We don't need our Scarf either. That's Trick. Predicting him to over-predict here, hopefully. We get a Lumberry. He goes for knockoff and takes us out. Nothing we can do about that. But he's now Choice Scarf locked into knockoff. So what we can do is just go right into Cobalion. And I can click my lovely move of Swords Dance right here. So he goes out into Cresselia. We get up that SD. And I'm just going to start clicking Iron Head. Oh my God, I remember this. This is awful. This team is absolutely awful. I hated playing this. As he's probably just going to wait for the... he's probably going to set up another white screen. I'm just going to go for a Iron Head. Doesn't take out the Drifblim, really? Oh, die, you Drifblim, die! Stockpile. Die. Thank you. So the Drifblim goes down. The Reflect is here to stay, but the Drifblim goes down. Gonna go into Kyurem. Why Kyurem? What clever move do you have for me? Earth Power will kill me, right? It most definitely will kill me. Because you're Life Orbed. I think you're Life Orbed at least. I'm gonna make a switch. I feel like my Cobalion is useful, so he does go for Earth Power. Just 47% to me. And... I'm gonna make a double switch, I think. Make a double switch. Because Endeavor's gonna bring this thing low, but we're already... yeah. I think the double switch is necessary right here. He stays in and goes for Ice Beam. In what way was that a play? Click Cobalion again, I guess. Gets a crit. You know, this is a little annoying. This is a little bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. How he's just sitting here. Pretty behind the Reflect that never goes away. Oh, go away. Go away. Okay. You go into Mamo. Just gonna click Endeavor. Bring him down low. Okay, that's fine. Ice Beam does not take us out, actually, so that's actually great. We can go Simipour. Or we can just Endeavor again. Yeah. That's fine. That is fine right there. Now what I can do is go into Gator and set up a Swords Dance. No. I'm gonna go into Simipour. Go for an Ice Beam. Take this thing out. Okay, so Kyurem goes down. And we are left with our 3 water offensive core now. So let's see what we can do. See what he wants to do here. He's definitely going to either set up a light screen or something. Something pretty like that. So I can go for Hydro. It's going to go for Hydro. See how much it does. 41%. Not enough to take it out. But I think we can take it out with the next Hydro Pump. Why Simipour, though? Because Simipour is an animal. Look at that thing. It's a savage. Gonna go into this now. This is tricky. This is really tricky. I'm gonna go in for Alligator. I know he's gonna scald me. Oh, he's just gonna Calm Mind up. Okay. As I now just got a Swords Dance. Don't burn me. Give me some luck. I don't get anything. Are you serious? Nothing goes my way. Oh my god. Yeah, I had to set up another one there. That light screen is just absolutely fucking me over right now. There's nothing I can do if he has that up. And 36% is not nearly enough. Are you serious? I fucking hate Scald so much. It is such a bullshit move. Go for your fucking Calm Mind again, you asshole. No, he doesn't even go for Calm Mind. Are you gonna burn me a third time? No, he doesn't. Okay. We have one chance here. Set up a nasty plot. Set up a nasty plot right here. And see what we can do with it. As he goes for a Calm Mind. Okay. See what Grass Knot does. 57%. That's a whole lot of damage. But because he burned our Swampert, we are not going to be able to do anything to him. So let's see. 20%. Thank you. Thank you for hacking me, good sir. I really appreciate how you burned me twice on the 2 Pokemon that you could have burned me with. Okay. So what do we got on our faces here? We got a Gligar, an Entei, a Suicune, a Metagross, Hitmonlee, and a Rotom-Mow. Rotom-Mow's probably going to be the lead. Actually, Mamo. Get on my rocks. Rotom-Mow is the lead. Let's go for Stealth Rocks. He misses the Leaf Storm, so thank you. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate the comeuppance. Appreciate the payback right now. So he's going to go into Suicune as I just went for Endeavor. He's immune because he's higher HP than us. It's fine. It happens. Anyway, what is my switch into this now? What is my switch into this now? I'm just going to go for Simipour. Substitute Suicune. That is interesting. Hold on. Everyone is just knocking on my door today, huh? I'm so popular. Are you really SceptileMC? Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, he went for Calm Mind. He does not understand the power of Simipour. He does not understand the power. Big fan. Thank you. Just gonna go for a nasty plot right here. You should do more UU videos. Just gonna do a happy face. Because he does not know. Ooh. Yep. I think he just realized it. Just gonna Grass Knot again. Just gonna Grass Knot again because this will do like maybe 50% to it. And if he wants to switch out, I don't want a Nasty Plot and not get damage off on anything. Considering the Rotom-Mow is most definitely Choice Scarf because he let off with it. He's just gonna go for a Scald, do 44%. That is fine. And we're just gonna Grass Knot for a second time. The Rotom is an obvious switch, yes, but I'm not gonna Ice Beam a Suicune. And also, we can save this thing still. We can get a lot of damage off on something with it, as well as counter the Suicune for the most part. Because the Scald will do 22% to us. I'm just going to go into... Oh, Chandelure. I know he's going to Volt Switch. He went for Leaf Storm, actually. Wow. Didn't think he'd go for Leaf Storm. Do I need my Choice Scarf? Not really. He doesn't have a switch into this thing anyway. He's going to go for Shadow Ball, actually. He does not have a switch into Shadow Ball at all. Gligar is his switching. Gligar is not a switching. You just saw that Gligar is not a switch. I'm going to go into Simipour right here. Because now I can click Ice Beam against anything. Because he went for Stealth Rocks. And I knew he would go for Stealth Rocks. I can go for Ice Beam or Hydro Pump here. And I feel like... Ooh, just get smacked by that Ice Beam. There we go, Simipour. Getting that big damage off. I like it. I like it. Simipour is a good Pokemon. I don't care what anyone says. I don't like how it looks, but I like what it does. I always thought Simipour was the ugliest of the monkeys. Out of all the monkeys, Simipour was just the ugliest. So what is he going to do now? He's probably going to go out into Rotom again, which is what he does. I don't see him going for a Leaf Storm. I think it's my time to sack this thing off. He's going to click Hydro Pump. For the hell of it. Who knows? Who knows what could have happened? Maybe he would have burned me predicting a switch. I don't know. He's going to Volt Switch, though. And I'm assuming he's going to go out into maybe Suicune. Yep. And how do I want to deal with Suicune? How do I want to deal with a Suicune? Mamoswine. I can click Earthquake with you. That is what I'm going to do, is just smash him with an Earthquake. That should take him out. I don't know if the crit mattered. I really don't. I am Jolly. I know I'm Jolly, so I know I could have done shit to it. But what is he doing right here? He's going to click Ice Shard, get some damage off. We actually kill it in one hit. So we actually take it out. He says, I forgot. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you forgot. But Hitmonlee's going to come out, and he's going to click Earthquake. He goes for Fake Out, gets his Unburden. And that is actually very threatening to my team. Just going to click Ice Shard here. I want to get as much damage off on this thing as possible. Goes for Close Combat. Going to put him in range of Aqua Jet now from my Feraligatr. So that's really good for me. And we can just click Aqua Jet. Take him out from that range. Very nice, very nice. Probably going to go out into Metagross right here. I don't want to see GG yet, bro, because you can still come back from this. Trust me. Come back from worse. Crunch is going to bring you down. Going to go for EQ. Get a crit. See? You can't come back from shit, guys. Going to go for Crunch again. He goes for BP. BP's actually able to take us out, which I did not think it would. But now I can go into Swampert. I can Mega Evolve and go for a Rain Dance right here. And that is going to be the game. So now I will say GG, because now I know I have won for certain. GG. Because now he has to lock himself into Extreme Speed to take out my Swampert. And he can't Extreme Speed my Chandelure or my Cobalion. Doesn't even take us out. Comes close to it, though. And GG. So that was a good game, bro. I enjoyed that game. Hopefully you see that you are in the video. Hopefully you see that. But Lord Eero is our opponent now, as we see a Snorlax, an Infernape, a Caradont, a Aerodactyl, a Menton, and Pullen. I really like this team, actually. I really like this team. Your only switch into fighting type moves, though, is your Salamence, which gets wrecked by the Stone Edge. So, how are we going to deal with this team? Rocks is the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to lead Mamoswine and just go for our Rocks. He's going to lead with Caradont. Just fine with me. Do I want to go for Rocks? Orders want an Earthquake. Crawdon's a huge threat. A huge threat. And he has the Empoleon. I'm just going to click Earthquake. I know it will do a lot of damage to Crawdon. It might actually bring it down to a range where Ice Shard can't take him out after his own Life Orb damage. So, that's why I'm going for Earthquake here. If he wants to make a switch out, it will be into something that can't even take an Earthquake. He's just going to go for Jet. Did not expect Jet to come off right there. I would have gone for Endeavor then, but I didn't think he would go for Jet. I didn't. Really didn't. Ice Shard definitely can't take him out. Do I want to save this thing? Because I can Endeavor the Snorlax. I can Endeavor stuff after as like a revenge. So I'm actually going to make a play and go in for Alligator, I think. Yep. Gonna make a play going for Alligator. Please don't go for a different move other than Aqua Jet. Goes for Aqua Jet. Good. So I'm gonna click Waterfall. As he makes a switch out into Empoleon. Definitely gonna try to get up his rocks right now. I could also just go for a Swords Dance and proceed to manhandle his team. Or go into Mamo and Endeavor something. I think I'm going to go for Swords Dance, because I think he's going to set up a Stealth Rocks right here. That's exactly what he does. And now Waterfall did 25%, which means Crunch wouldn't do as much as that. Crunch is still going to do a fuck ton. Crunch is still going to do a fuck ton. 63%. That is nice damage right there. He roars us out into Swampert. That is fine. That is actually perfect. I can Mega Evolve. I can just click EQ. Or go for Rain Dance. Don't want to power up that Aqua Jet, though. Actually, no, I'm going to click Rain Dance. I know he's going to scald me. It's going to do a lot, but it's not going to do enough if he doesn't get the burn. He doesn't get the burn, which is great. I'm just going to click Earthquake here. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Rain Dance there. Maybe Earthquake was my better play. That probably was my better play, actually, now that I think about it, because he can just go into Crawdon and proceed to take something out. However, I do have my Mamoswine as my death fodder right here. So, Mamoswine's just going to die, which is fine. It did a lot of damage to Crawdon, which is all I needed it to do. And now, though, I can go into Feraligatr, and I can just click Crunch. Yep. No, I'm going to click Waterfall. We're in the rain. Gonna go into Salamence, get off his Intimidate. Not even Intimidate, Mence. And holy shit, that does so much damage. But that did 70. How do we want to go about this? Can Waterfall him? I think we have to Waterfall him. This is kind of scary. This thing's a scary Pokemon. Holy shit. I'm gonna Waterfall again. Goes for Outrage. Locks himself in Outrage now. Which is fine. He's Choice Scarf Moxie Mence, which is perfect because I can go into Cobalion, actually. And just kill him off with Iron Head. It's going to do a decent amount, just about 40%, which isn't bad damage. It's not great damage, but it isn't bad damage. And now, what is he going to do? He can go into... Really, his best play is Aerodactyl. I think we lose to Aerodactyl, though. Because I lost both forms of my priority. So if he goes into air, I might have to stay in. But then we lose to Snorlax. Wow, we're in a situation now. Infernape's going to be the one to come out. That's fine. I'm going to go into Shandy. He might U-turn out here. That's probably going to be his play. Goes for Fire Blast, actually, so that's not his play. And now I'm going to go for a Trick. As the Snorlax comes out, we catch that Snorlax with the Trick. See what item he was. He was a Leftovers Lax, which is perfect for us. Crunch or Earthquake now. Either or. It's not looking good with that. So this thing has honestly expended its time here. I don't see a use for my Chandelure anymore. Goes for Frustration, predicting us to switch, and something's getting smacked in the face. As we are now just going to click Shadow Ball repeatedly. Oh yeah, we're definitely going Slash DT Flash Fire. How much does Flash Fire give us? Do 1.5 times damage. Shadow Ball still would do more, I think. As he actually is just going to continuously go for Frustration. Okay. Gonna go for the Fire Blast then. If he lets his Snorlax go down, that is fine. We burn the Snorlax now, so now we don't even have to go for Fire Blast anymore. We can just click Shadow Balls. Oh my god, this is great. I have never been in a better situation in my life. We can also go into Cobalion. But do we want to do that? Because we have to think about it. If he goes for... If we sack off... If the Snorlax dies here, he goes into the Crawdaunt or the Aerodactyl and goes for a Stone Edge, Earthquake, or an Aqua Jet and takes us out. Then, what do we do? I don't know what we do. That's the problem. If we save Chandelure, what do we get from it? A way of dealing with the Infernape. So I think my play is to go into Cobalion. That is definitely my play, is to go into Cobalion right now. See how much of frustration is going to do to us. 9%. We don't recover enough back, so I'm going to have to take him out here. I want to stay at as much health as possible. So I'm actually just going to set up a Swords Dance first. This way, if he wants to go into his Infernape, he's going to get threatened. Really threatened. I'm going to go for Iron Head now. Just take him out. We're at about 60% now, which is good. You can go into Mega Aerodactyl. If he has the Earthquake, he has the Earthquake. We're going to be in a deep shit no matter what. Mega Aerodactyl outspeeds the majority of our team now. The fact that I let my Swampert take so much damage is a problem. And honestly, I could see him over-predicting right here. And also at the Speed Tie. Goes for Vacuum Wave and takes us out. Why did I not think he would have the Vacuum Wave? George, you are an idiot. I didn't think he'd have the Vacuum Wave. Oh, I'm pissed at myself. I should have switched into Chandelure then. I thought it'd be a Speed Tie at the least. And then we'd be way far ahead if we won it. Grass Knot's your way of dealing with my Chandelure, huh? Infernape's gonna go down, which is nice. Okay. Well, does Swampert do anything in this battle anymore? I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. See Grass Knots again, yeah. Okay, so what's your plan now? Going to Crawdaunt? Aerodactyl, so he's risking the move now. We're just gonna go for a Shadow Ball. Maybe he'll go for a Hone Claws, predicting... I don't know. But I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball. Hopefully I can take him out. I'm not going to be able to take him out in one, I know that. But hopefully Simipour can live a Stone Edge. Simipour's not living a Stone Edge. I know that for a fact. Simipour, PU mixed attacker, sure. Against a Aerodactyl. UU all out attacker. Stone Edge after Stealth Rocks, if he's Jolly, will... It can't kill us without Stealth Rocks. But he has up Stealth Rocks. He went for Crunch, so we're going to go into Simipour right here. And I am going to fire off this Hydro Pump, which will most definitely kill it. And we're just going to sit back. I'm going to sit back and cross my arms. And we're going to see if he misses his Stone Edge. If he hits the Stone Edge, he still doesn't have a chance to kill us. He has a chance not to kill us if he goes for Stone Edge. What are you going to do? How much does Ice Beam do real quick? Real quick. Ice Beam's not a KO, so we have to go for Hydro Pump. We got to go for Hydro Pump. The odds are not in our favor. The odds are not in our favor, but we do have odds. We do have odds to win. You don't give up. Comes down to... And he misses the Stone Edge. It was a roll. It was a roll. I'm going to argue that it was a roll there. It was a roll, too. So it was a roll, guys. However, it is Stone Edge. That's what happens. That is what Stone Edge is. It is Stone Mist. Should have run Rock Slide. Should have run Rock Slide. But I guess yeah, Aqua Jet did win him the game. But just gonna go for Grass Knot here. Critical hit on that Grass Knot, and we're just gonna GG, bro. GG, man. That was a good game. Sorry about that, but hey, I got hacks before, so I'm hacking people now. It's a give and go type of scenario in my opinion. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I kind of like these little 3 mono type attacking cores. They're pretty fun to use. Of course, they're not fantastic. They're not great, but they do work sometimes. It's the fact that like you can set up and you can break down the wall that the other Pokemon needs broken down to sweep. For example, the Feraligatr and the Swampert, they both need the similar walls to break down to sweep. So that works great for them. And then Simipour is just a little gimmick I like to run now, just because of its speed tier. It's really interesting. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. So if you did enjoy, I'd really appreciate if you did leave a like or subscribe. Maybe do both. Maybe leave a dislike. If you leave a dislike, please leave a comment why you dislike the video, and I will strive to do better, I guess. But anyways, guys, I am SceptileMC or George, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace out.